It's been 28 years since Josephine Funes Wentzel has been back home. Along with rest and relaxation, Wentzel also made time for a book signing at the GPO bestseller for her two true-life crime stories, The Chase and The Capture. The books chronicle the 6-year hot pursuit and capture of the murderer of Krystal Mitchell, Wentzel's daughter.
So I just felt compelled to write this book about the chase because there were so many things that I was learning as I went along, and I really wrote it with the intent audience of being families who lost children to murder and to teach them to not give up hope and how to pursue it and to, how to deal with the police and, things like that. It's really more of helping them through the process of even their grieving, to never give up is basically what it is.
She says the reason why it was important to write The Chase was a psychological one.
Because I wanted the poster to be on the book to send a message to the murderer that there's a book out about him. So he's going to be looking over his shoulder all the time because he doesn't know if they read the book, right? Especially if he runs into an American. And that was one of the very reasons I did this book.
The capture details what led to the murderer, Ray Mcleod's apprehension in El Salvador in 2022. He's currently sitting in a San Diego jail, and he has yet to appear in court, which has been difficult for Wentzel, who lives in Washington State.
We had an arraignment. We still haven't had the preliminary. Hearing has been put off almost for 2 years now. It's just San Diego is so backed up with cases, and I don't know. This is like the 9th time they've changed the court date.
Wentzel, who is a former detective with the Guam Police Department, says writing the books has been therapeutic.
I was able to print the truth about this man. I actually flew to Arizona, looked up court records on him, and, of course, I've changed names on the book because I've dealt with a lot of witnesses or, tipsters, and I didn't want to point out that, or make them feel that they don't want to come forth because they might be in a book. So I've changed names around, but it's based on an actual true story. Everything's a true story. As a matter of fact, there's a Chamorro family I helped out. She was kidnapped in San Diego, and they were going to sex traffic her, and I got involved in the case. So, I even changed her name. I didn't put that she was associated with Guam because I wanted to protect them from that kind of publicity. But it was very therapeutic because I was dealing with a lot of things that I've never dealt with before, and it was a way for me to take it out of my brain and just put it on paper. Yeah.
She says the reason why the books were so important to her is that she wanted to make sure she found everything out about him so the district attorney and prosecutors can see all of the information.
They're happy that I was able to refer certain experts to them, and I'm hands-on all the way to see this through.
And although she says the intended audience for the books are those seeking justice,
and God forbid that they should be in the situation that I've gotten into or I'm in, and hopefully that they, to know that there's hope, to know that never give up, and there are ways to keep your cases alive.
To purchase your very own copies of The Chase and The Capture, visit your nearest bestseller bookstore or Amazon.com. Joan Aguon Charfauros, KM News.